Hey guys, this is Didi, and today we are going to sit down with the one and the only Ryan. Today we'll get to know more about how to make custom typography, how to get creative with your art, how to make your art stand out in all of the community, and regardless of your style, how to improve your logo. So watch till then to find out what Ryan actually says. Hey Ryan, how are you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good, and you?
I'm absolutely fine. Thank you for asking. So, my first question is, when did you actually start getting into your custom typography cartoony style?
Um, it was really natural. It happened really smoothly. Um, I just consume a lot of cartoons, and I always loved things that had a lot of colors and really curvy, cartoony, and and childish, I guess, stuff. My style is mainly inspired by classics from Page style because I absolutely love his work. He's like my main inspiration for logos and graphic design. But yeah, it happened really smoothly. It wasn't something forced. I didn't think like, oh my god, I need to have a style. No, it just happened really smoothly.
So, actually, you started with inspiration. So, who was your inspiration starting into this style?
My main inspirations were classic Rampage because I absolutely love his composition and the way he makes things, designs. And Tristan Averion, he's the designer who did a dev forum tutorial on logos. I don't know if you know him. Do you?
Pumpkin white, right?
I think so. Yeah, yeah, he was pumpkin white. Yeah, his work is just whenever I'm in a creative block, I just go to his work and it just inspires me a lot. Like
Yeah.
his work is absolutely amazing. Yeah, his logos and classics were just my main inspirations when I was starting in logo.
You have made a lot of logos for famous games like My Store. Did you ever felt burnt out during your logo career?
Yeah, I have been burned out sometimes in my career, but I just like to think that it's just something that happens when you put a lot of pressure on yourself. And I like to go back to where I started and see my progress. Take some time off social media to appreciate nature and watch cartoons, do things that I usually did as a kid just to reconnect with my creativity in some way and just chill. Yeah.
So, for anyone starting into getting into custom and cartoony style, what are the tips that you would give them?
I'd say just just try to run away from what everyone is doing because people don't want to see the same of the same. Like if someone is doing a lot of simulator logos, or like someone is using a lot of dark colors, go to the opposite way and do a lot of colorful and yeah, and try different styles because that's what's going to make you stand out when everyone is doing the same. Because it's really hard to stand out in cartoony style because it's just so. I'd say you need to stand out from what everyone is doing, and for that I think you need to just be yourself, do what you like, because people will notice when you are doing something that you like or when you are doing something just for the likes. Yeah, you I'd say put a lot of details and try to see what everyone is doing, try to incorporate that into your work in some way, in a way that doesn't feel generic or cliche. But yeah, I'd say that.
Yep. So, what should you keep in mind before you sketch your idea, or what is the necessary element that your logo should have, according to you?
I like to gather references. For example, if a logo is about just like my store logo, the logo that I did, I gather a lot of logos from other games that were about stores and products. Not only Roblox games, but also like Play Store games and etc. But I also like to gather references from real life because inspiration is everywhere. And I think necessary elements should be always like some things like um, the readability of the text and and like I always like to include like backplates in my logos because that makes the logo more harmonic. Like everything comes together when you put something like a plate behind your text, and that makes the logo more interesting for people to click the game and to see your logo. Yeah.
So, how do you really make this custom typography, or what are your tips on how to get creative with your typography and design?
I'd say you have to gather a lot of references. I usually take mine from Pinterest and Behance. There's a lot of nice typography inspirations there, and I'd say you have to really keep things the weight of the text like really consistent. You can just make one letter thin and the other really thick because unless that's the proposal for the logo, but you need to keep every letter aligned. And I'd say you have to use a lot of guides. Like guides help a lot in Photoshop and Illustrator. They do really help a lot.
So now it's like the review time.
I can see that he sketched a lot of different versions, and that's really nice because it really helps you eliminate all your options and pick the best one. That's really nice. And he sketched also some really detailed parts of the logo. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. I really liked his sketch. And he even used the bulleted paper template I created. That's nice. He's a real fan. So I see that he used a lot of neon and I really like that. Especially because it fits the vibe theme a lot. That's really creative. He made like the sign of the vibe place like the neon sign that this type of places usually have, and that's really creative. I really like how he used two different type of fonts for the vibe IOC logo, and the colors are really good because cyan and pink and yellow are really good matching palettes. That was so clever. Yeah.
So Ryan, are you gonna make a new announcement about your new style?
A new style. I think my style is always evolving. Like from the last time I've posted, my style has improved. Like I've been incorporating more different elements than I did before, and even trying things that are out of my comfort zone and usual style.
So, any new logos you're working on, you can give a leak about.
Um, I've been working on some NDA projects which I sadly cannot reveal, but I will be posting them soon once I'm allowed to. But
Ah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
sad.
yeah. But yeah, I will be posting them soon, and yeah, I've been working on some projects behind the scenes. And I just took a break from social media because I was needing a little of of time off social media.
So, thank you for joining me, Ryan. This was a great podcast we did. Anyone
Oh,
or anything you want to shout out?
oh, thank you too for having me. Um, I will really like to thank every designer who in this community who makes it really nice to be in. And yeah, thanks for having me here. It was really nice.
Thank you
So,
for appearing in my podcast.
So that's it for this time, guys. Hope you guys like the podcast. Let me know if you want some more, and if you want some more, please subscribe to the channel and let me know who do you want uh, to be interviewed next. And I'm happy to know. And also, I read comments. So yeah, bye.